Hi guys. The reason I'm sitting in the dark is because it's like 8:40 and it's time for bed because I've had a very long day. Um, Today it was like Friday the 13th for me. I don't know what happened, but I first of all, I got on the wrong bus even though they have the same schedule. Somehow it did not go to Cabrillo at all. And I ended up in like Watsonville in a part that I've never seen before, and it took me 2 or a little over 2 hours to get to school today. So that was interesting, to say the least. But so when I finally got to school, I was just like, I'm not going to go to psychology because I don't want to, because I just got here, you know? And so I went and I watched Breaking Bad. And then I found out that my grandma almost got scammed because someone called her and said, and I know it sounds ridiculous, but they said that my brother was in jail in Greece for dealing drugs and that they needed $4,000 to get him out. And so she actually got $4,000 out of her bank account and like, you know, and the luckily the like credit union or whatever that she tried to deposit to said, we're not going to let you deposit this. We think it's a scam. And thank God that they did that, because what my grandma's going through right now, not just with the scam, but with her life, it makes me so mad. I just like well up with tears because I just can't even think of what else to do because I have no idea who this person is that was trying to scam her. Someone even like got on the phone and like called her grandma. I just can't even believe that there's people like that in the world. It's just like if I ever found out who that was, honest to God, I don't know what I would do. And I think a lot of people feel the same way. Like if you messed with their grandma, then shit would go down because what she's battling and everything that's going on, and the fact that she's the sweetest woman and is would be willing to bail my brother out of jail in Greece for dealing drugs, I think that says it all. And so yeah. And then another bad thing that happened today was I'm in backstage theater and we work in the shop a lot. And well, I mean, we haven't yet, but I mean, we're going to. And I didn't read the syllabus, and we were supposed to wear like grungies, which is like stuff that you get dirty in and you don't care about, and like closed-toed shoes. And I wore flip-flops today. Yeah, I basically wanted to die right there. I was like, I can't have Skip think I'm not alert. I'm not, but I don't want him to think that, you know? And so we had to learn how to use the saw, a table saw, a band saw. Honestly, I don't remember the name. There was four that we learned how to use, and then two different sanders, and then a staple gun and a drill. We learned how to use all those today. And we had to build something and like make all the measurements like exactly how they're supposed to be and stuff. And I had to tell him like, Skip, I'm not wearing the proper shoes. And he said, it's fine today, just don't drop anything on your foot. And I was like, oh my God, Skip. And then he said that my ring was beautiful, but like I could tell he meant that I was beautiful. It's like, Skip, just stop it, you know? And then that's kind of like all the bad stuff that happened, I think, honestly. I don't know. But I mean, like, that's like a lot of like weird, bad stuff to happen in one day. But, so yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. That's really weird to say. Tomorrow's my birthday. But, yeah, I guess no, I am really excited for it. I'm not like necessarily excited it's my birthday because I mean, yeah, there's perks to it. Like the perks are that Perry's gonna come down, Christy and Rosie are also gonna come down, and that we're having a birthday bonfire at Twin Lakes, and there's like a bunch of people coming, I guess, that I don't even know. So, but I mean, like, that's kind of what I wanted, you know? A little mysteriousness. And I'm trying to convince Miss Smith through a Facebook status that she should come to Santa Cruz too, because she was thinking about it. So, if Miss Smith comes, honestly, if Miss Smith comes to visit me in Santa Cruz, can I just say that my life will be more than complete? It will. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, Away from the Hills had a show the other day, other week. I don't know. And it was awesome. It was super fun. All the bands did super awesome, and I just loved everyone who played, honestly. Like, I just wish that show could happen again, and I wish all of you guys could be there. Katie was there. Katie B. And I don't know, it was really nice seeing her and everyone, and like dancing to the last band was super fun, and just everything. And yeah, and today's me and Perry's 9th month anniversary. It's not really whatever, you know. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. That's my week in a nutshell. Oh, here's another thing. I introduced last week before I went home, so last Friday, not even a week yet since he's heard this band. I burnt Joseph, the story so far, under soil and dirt. And I like left it at his door and I wrote a note like, you have to listen to this band. They're so friggin' awesome, you know? And now he's gonna go to San Jose and see them on Saturday. And I just hate him because that was my plan too, until I had to give up my car for 2 weeks to my brother, which, yeah, I realize he needs it, but I need it too, you guys. Because, like Samantha said, music saves lives. Oh, that was another thing I was going to talk about. So, like, last week, or in Ian's vlog or whatever, he talked about, like, how Away from the Hills, like, changed his life or whatever. And it just, like, made me think, you know, like, I think a lot of people, not like a lot of people, but, like, I think a lot of people um, have like one band that just changed everything for them. And honestly, like it's gonna sound stupid, but mine was Panic at the Disco in the 8th grade. If I hadn't have started listening to Panic at the Disco, I would not have started reading Chuck Palahniuk books. I probably wouldn't have become best friends with Taylor and Melissa, and as a result, I would not for sure have become best friends with Rosie and Christy. Um, I don't know what I honest to God, I don't know what would have happened because I don't think I would have become friends with Perry. And according to Perry, um, Away from the Hills wouldn't be there either if it wasn't for me listening to Panic at the Disco and me saying that I reminded, he reminded me of Brent Wilson. So honestly, I have a lot of my life to like blame Panic at the Disco for. And like that sounds so totally lame, but it's so true and I will like forever respect Panic at the Disco just because they changed my life. They I I can't imagine a world where I didn't start listening to Panic at the Disco. Everything past that point where I started falling in love with them has been a consequence of it. Like everything. Like there's not one thing I can think of. Like even like what I want to do with my life has because of me listening to Panic at the Disco. So like, I mean, they'll never see this, but you know, it's pretty important. Like, they're awesome. They're friggin' awesome. Well, so is Away from the Hills, but I mean, like, Away from the Hills wasn't around when I listened to Panic at the Disco, so like, there was no band that Perry was involved in when I was listening to Panic at the Disco. So yeah, but yeah, so bands that have changed lives. Music saves lives. Music is awesome. I can't even imagine like if I like dated someone other than Perry like who just was like, "Yeah, I like music." It's no, that's not okay for me. You have to love it and live it, and that's like a really big reason why I love Perry so much. And yeah, that's a really big reason why I love all you guys too so much. It's because literally all of you guys have such excellent taste in music. It's like thank God there are people like you out there. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna watch some Breaking Bad, and then I'm going to hit the sack. I love you guys so much, and I'm so happy to be part of your life. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you later. Ian and Bobby, if you guys want to make a spontaneous road trip up to Santa Cruz tomorrow, do it.